What's up, everybody? In our last tutorial, we went over the basics of making energy shields in Unreal Engine, as you can see right here. In this tutorial, we're going to be doing a more advanced version. As you can see right here. Take a look, there's a lot more parameters to play with. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so to begin, as always, we're going to create a new material. Let's name this Advanced Energy Shield underscore tutorial. Alright. And if you already watched the first one, this is kind of going to build off of that. So I'll leave the timestamp in the description once the basic one has been created. Alright. So, as always, let's just do a base color. Metallic. So for the metallic, obviously it's going to be 1. It's just to make it easier to see. It doesn't really matter, because this is, again, going to just apply to the emissive color. So, hold down 3. Attach to the base color. Pretty easy, pretty simple stuff. There. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We're going to start again with a shield color. So, 3. Convert it to parameter. Call it shield color. And let's make it blue. You know, pretty basic, normal. You know, you see blue shields a lot in film and video games. So, we're going to hook that up to a multiply node. And honestly, let's clean things up a little bit. We'll call this energy shield, just to keep things organized. Okay. Go back here. It's nice and big, so we got plenty of space to work with. Now we're going to add a Cornell node. There we go. Hook that up to the multiply. We're going to add a scalar. Convert this to parameter. I'm going to call this exponent. Hook that up to the exponent in. And let's make the default value 6. Okay, after that, we're going to... Okay, so let's hook it up to the multiply. Actually, I kind of screwed that up earlier. I'm going to do that. We need another multiply node. There we go. This is all going to make sense later, but don't really worry about it. Alright, we're going to add a texture sample. And this is going to control basically the texture of our shield. So I usually like to use the hex. Alright. Hook that up to a transform vector. And then put that in for the normal. And let's hook this up now to the emissive color. So you can kind of start seeing the changes it's making. So already it's starting to look like a shield. Now, this multiply is going to control the brightness. So hold down 1, add a scalar, convert to parameter, and we'll call this brightness. Boom. And default value is going to be 1. We're going to change this in the material instance later. Okay, and because we want to make it an option to pan it, we're going to make a panner node. This up to a multiply. There we go. And then scalar parameter, call this tile actor. And that's going to control how much things get tiled, so it can make the amount of hexagons bigger or smaller to, you know, based on how you want your shield to look. And that's really up to you. Okay. That. And 2 scalars. So, you know, holding down 1, convert to parameter. We're going to call this speed y, and press F2. No, that's not actually work, right? Convert to parameter and speed x. There we go. Hook that up to there. Hook that up to there, and let's set the default value to 0.1. See, it's starting to move, and 0.1. The reason we're making all of these parameters is so that way you can like adjust it in the material instance. Because material instances update a lot faster than the material editor. So once you have all of your nodes down, you can just change the values really quickly to get a lot of different materials from a single parent material. Alright, now, it's looking cool, but we can still make it a little bit better. So I'm going to press C, comment and call this noise. So we're going to add a little bit of variation here, a little bit of detail. Now we're going to create a couple more parameters. Call this one, call this noise speed. There we go. Then hook it up to a panner, like so. Let's move that to speed, and press Alt to get rid of that. Then we're going to multiply. There we go. I'm going to change this to -1. And, okay, man, this is annoying. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me select it. That a little bit bigger. Go. And then we're going to hook this up to a panner. Set there, speed. Now we're going to do texture sample. And Control D to duplicate. Off to another texture sample. Attach that to the UVs. And then we're going to this up to add these two. Then we're going to multiply. Drag off of here, add a scalar. And we're going to call this noise intensity. And we're going to set that to a default value of 0.8. Now that that's done, actually I was wrong about here, so this goes here actually. Let's clean that up. Then this goes there. This goes here. Put that up to emissive color. And then take this and we are going to drag it over here. Now we're going to set these texture samples, set it to noise, and we're going to choose, let's see, T_Perlin noise M, which will come with the starter content. So T_Perlin noise M. And there you have it. And here you can create a material instance. And then you have all of these values you can play with. Let's say we wanted to make the tile factor more tiles. Bam, see, now it's smaller. I'm going to change the noise intensity. We can make it 1. Even make it 6. That's a lot of noise. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's turn that back up to 1. And then, obviously, noise speed we can adjust. Make it like 0.2 or 0.23. Now, noise is starting to kind of move. Or we can just make it like 0.1. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.